Hello YouTube. So this is it. Last year I joined the platform because I know YouTube is how the world is going to see what this project is all about. Last year was an experiment to get over many fears, to get over the fear of relating a story, to get over the fear of talking into nothingness like I'm doing right now. Recently I was talking to my sister. She was telling me she was going to Mexico, and I felt this urge, this strong urge that I had to be there. The connection I have is very strong, it's very special. So I went. I believe this trip to Mexico is going to be a turning point in my life, and one that is going to allow me to live out my dreams. I would like to thank Yanina Echenique and Maria Belén Palacios. They are the two people responsible for this awakening phase I've been going through. For about a decade, I have been searching for the missing pieces to put this project together. Little did I know what I thought was missing was always within me. They taught me three very valuable things that had to do with ego, essence, and team building. Ego is your fears, blames, accusations, it's victimism. Ego is looking at others for approval, while essence is self-love, it's being responsible for your life and your actions. It's being conscious of your existence. Essence is the connection of your own self. It's forgiveness. Essence, it's ultimately your freedom. So don't listen to that ego so much. Team building. They also taught me that working as a team is essential. They say get a team together and only work on your strengths. For instance, if I am not technologically savvy, just don't touch it. If I'm not good with graphic design, leave it alone and assign that task to someone else. Awakening. I believe that awakening isn't something everyone gets to experience in their lifetime, unfortunately. But for those that do, they'll go on to live a much more meaningful existence. And to give you an example, if you were to ask any 75-year-old what is the biggest regret in life, they would all tell you the same thing. And that is not following their dreams. Because we all have them. We're just afraid, we're scared. We're afraid of rejection, we're afraid of failing. We're afraid of what others might think. Well, I'm glad I'm not going to be one of those regretful 75-year-olds, because I am going after my dreams right now. My dream is to create something so beautiful and so meaningful that it becomes a movement. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'll just start with Two things. I have a dream. I buy my story. My goal is to sell you a dream that in itself is beautiful. And I will only do that through actions. To do that, I need some time to be able to express myself and create the story this dream is based on. And if I am able to sell you a dream together and collectively we'll sell it to the world. The main idea is to create a brand that will have an incredibly positive impact in society. This brand will be built on 4 core principles, and it's what I've been going through the last few months. It's number 1 is awakening, number 2 is self-love, 3 is positive impact, and number 4, and probably the most important one, is action. Awakening is when you start to think outside the box. Is when you are open to all possibilities. Awakening is when you start to see very clearly where you want to go, regardless if anyone else can see it. Awakening is letting go of your fears, your procrastinations, and anything else that hinders your growth or stops you from reaching your full potential, your goals, your dreams. Number 2 is self-love. When you start to love yourself, that's when you start to believe in you. That's when you start to trust yourself. And when that happens, anything is possible, because if you can think it, you can achieve it, and I'll show you. Self-love is to be able to allow yourself to believe that you are unstoppable. So love yourself. Number 3, it's positive impact. This brand is all about leaving a positive impact in society. We will feed the hungry. We will create opportunity for those that were never given opportunity. We will help people live out their own dreams. And the possibilities and opportunities are endless. Just let me show you. And number 4 is action. Our message will only be shown through our actions, because actions are way more powerful than just words. Action is something you can see, something we can feel. Action is believable. It has substance. Action is ultimately truth. Awakening. As I was going through this amazing transformation, I also saw 2 women in the prime of their life experiencing very similar emotions. They had come from Mexico City after doing a course on coaching, mentoring, and opening their mind to all possibilities so we can all experience our highest potentials. I saw them awakening right in front of my eyes in a country they have never seen before. They would laugh uncontrollably for no reason. They would cry, and they would dance everywhere. They would dance in the car, on the streets, on the beach. They would dance at restaurants. It was beautiful. You can see them being awakened through their demeanor, through their bodies, through their movements, through their hands. Overall, that feeling of awakening yourself to all this gives me hope that my dream is well on its way to becoming a reality. And if you feel lost and still don't understand what the concept's all about, that's okay. That's the point. I am only going to show you through actions. So stay tuned for the next 2 videos where you will finally be able to put all the pieces together, and hopefully you will buy this beautiful dream of mine. And to end, I will leave you with 2 things, and that is to share the video, to share the next few videos. It is essential if this is to become a movement. People have to know about it. It's funny, last year I did a couple of videos. The first one was about my 42 subscribers, where I kind of begged them to trust me, because I could see how this started to develop in my head, and because I'm learning on how to create a story and relate a story. I have a hard time expressing myself sometimes. The second one was talking to my 52 subscribers. The same thing. Now this one is for my 130. There is 131 of us now. It's almost like an army. So I will ask you to share this video and the next couple of videos, because if this is to become a movement, people have to see it, people have to know about it. And number 2, as I go along this amazing journey, I will try to inspire you, as I have been inspired by many people throughout my life, so you too can go after your dreams and reach that endless potential that lives in each and every one of us. I will be focused, I will be authentic, I will be relentless. I will be obsessed with the idea that anything is possible, and I will not fail. I am unstoppable. I am. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And if you are not crazy enough to think you can change the world, well, then you won't.